Hello and welcome back, guys. So we're almost done with our system. We just need to see the single view at this point. So if I click on this burger, for example, I get to the single view here and I should see the image and this, that, and that. So if you look closely, these things do resemble this format right here: the category, the post title, and the date. So let's mimic that, shall we? Now, if I go to my editor here and I open the controllers, and in here I'm at the single controller. So in the controller here, I need to capture the ID. So I'm just going to put ID there. I'll set it equal to empty just as a precaution to make it optional. But then here I can run my query without a problem. So the same way I'm running this query here, I will run a second one. So let me do this. So I want to read from posts. So I'm just going to say read from posts where the slag, I hope that's the spelling for this thing. So let's go to here and see where the posts are, and that's slag. Okay, where slag is equal to, and I'll use the prepared statement. So no need to order anything. We can just limit it to 1 though, and say limit 1. And this is the row. I can just say row is equal to select and query. Now, if this result worked fine, I can get my category then. So say if row, let me move this a little bit. Then I can do a second read here. And in this one, it's the category, like so. Okay, data category. So select all from categories where we're going to say ID is equal to ID. No need to order, we just limit 1. Limit 1, like this. Okay, so here we just need to add our items here, which in our case slag will be equal to, oops, there, like so, whatever the ID is going to be. Same thing here, comma, and here we're going to put ID because that's what we used, and we're going to use the row. Okay, so row, that's just going to be the ID, but we're only getting the first item, so let's see how that works. Where is this? Okay, so same thing here, category, but row will be equal to row first item, like that. Now this will only be acceptable if let me just leave it as it is so that I don't have to put more if statements here. Alrighty then. So let's see if we get some errors while we're doing this. So click here and let's see what errors we get. Because solving errors is programming itself. Undefined variable categories in views header blade.php. Okay, so that's where the problem is there. I forgot that the header must have categories as well. So let's just add that back. So I'll duplicate that and put categories like so. and then we can do a second read here, just here, for all the categories, right? So same thing here, categories is equal to, let me remove all that, I don't need it. Select all from categories, order by ID descending. Okay, so that should get rid of that error. Refresh. Okay, there we go. It looks like everything else worked out. Very cool. So now if we go to the resources and views and go to single blade, let's see what we can do about what we're looking at here. So where is the image? The image starts from here and article starts here. So I just want to make another version of this without having to destroy what's already there. So article like this, and then I'll close the article. And then we have the figure here. Now this animate box class is what allows those animations to happen, so we must keep that. And we have this travel here, that's the category. Actually, I think we can just replace things as they are. Doesn't look too hard here to do. So let me start with the title here. So I'm just going to try and say row. Now let me come back here. I think it would have been a good idea to use this here. So I'll say if row, move this, then I'll put a 0 there. Now I want to make sure that if this is not found, it doesn't cause a problem. So let me type something at the end which I know will not be found, and there we go. So it says undefined variable category. Where is the problem? So this is in the okay, good. So I just need to move this into there. That's because this is only available if this is true, right there. So yeah, now I'm repeating myself here. So what I would rather do is just cut this here, and let me remove that and put it in here, like so. Much better. Okay, no need to punish the computer to do the same operation twice. Right, so there we go. Nice. Even when it's not there, we don't get no errors. When it's there, we are still good. So let's see if we can actually replace the information that we need. So here, the title, I'm going to do blade and use that blade thingy. Put row title, like so. So let's come back here and see if things are working. Refresh. Okay, so a long post title, that is true. If we come back here to the main page, this is the thing I didn't create how to go. Oh, there we go. It's on the top there. Let's click on this one, a final title, and there we go. Okay, so things is working fine. Now let's go to the category here. I'm going to copy that, paste it here, change row to category, and also the category is the column name. And then we have the date here. Now we don't have to suffer here. We can go back to the index page and copy what we did here. So copy all that and come back to single blade and put it on here on the date. Okay, so row created at, that should work fine. Then we need to figure out the image as well. Same thing here, we don't need to suffer. this right figure here, copy, and just paste it right over here. Paste. Okay, pretty good. So back here, let's click on this. Okay, so attempt to read property category on array. Okay, so that's the problem we're having here. The category returns as an array. Okay, instead of arguing with it, I'm just going to go with it and just to use that as an array, like so. Okay. Refresh. Undefined array key category. What's happening? Wait a minute. If we come back here, category. Okay, what I'll do here is just print this out. Category, like that. Let's see what it contains, yeah? Okay, so it's an array with an object inside. Okay. No wonder. So I wasn't wrong here. So let me undo this. The problem was in here, what we've done, just like here, we need to put a 0 to it. So 0, like that. Okay. And let's refresh. Okay, there we go. So image, food, post. So the image cannot be found for some reason. Let me come back to single blade here and see what's going on. So URL row image. Now the reason it's not found is because we're not using that, we didn't add the upload. We're not trimming it using the image trimmer. So we're going to say upload there like this and dot slash like that. So actually let me put the slash inside the upload like so. Okay, good. That should work. And refresh. Oops, not working either. Row image should be uploads. Forgot the S there. Sorry about that. Refresh. Okay, finally. So we have our image here. Nice and easy. Refresh. So the image isn't doing the animation it's supposed to have been doing. Yes. So let's see if we can motivate it by saying animate box. So let's come back here and refresh. Okay, there, the animation is back. Pretty cool. Same thing here. Food, post, goodie. Everything looking good. Now, by the way, if you go back to the thing here, you see that the pictures are now cropped a little bit better. That's because I edited the class, the image class itself, when I had some spare time. Where is the models image class? So I edited a few things from here. So I'll have a copy in the link in the description so you can update it with this one. I just changed a few lines here to make it work better. Okay, so let me click on this to see it. Okay, there we go. There we go. Very cool. Now let's change the content as well. So back here, let's change the content, single blade. So we'll put our content right here. So I'm going to copy that. What does the content? Yes, it's called content. So right here, I will copy everything from here. Leave this div alone and paste. Okay, so instead of this, we'll have row, and row will be on content like that. Okay, save that, refresh, and there we go. So there is our content, but the content is not showing as HTML. It's escaped because of blade here. So we want it to show as HTML. So we're going to replace our blade with just the normal PHP tags. Let's see if that works. And as you can see, it works now. Okay, so in the next video, let's deal with the rest of this. I'll see you then.